Sitting down is something we can't avoid, whether at work, at home, or even on a beach. But a new study says all those moments sitting have a negative impact on your life. So stand up, because sitting down isn't healthy anymore.
I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Ladies, it's time to get off your butts, because sitting can actually make you die.
Don't sit under the apple tree.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but that is what a new study implicates. We all know bad diets and no exercise contribute to an early death. But who would have thought sitting down could be bad for you?
There are people who sit around during the leisure time who should be more physically active.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right in.
A new study from the American Cancer Society found that if you sit for 6 hours or longer a day, you have a 37% increase in mortality. And unfortunately, the risks are even higher for women.
The message is particularly strong for women to be active, not just during a period of exercise, but also throughout the day.
Sitting in the morning sun.
The study also found that sitting for long periods of time actually increased the risk of cancer and heart disease. Not great news, since 33% of Americans work more than 10 hours a day. These findings could potentially spell big trouble for office workers who spend their days sitting in cubicles behind computer screens. But don't quit your job just yet.
I don't think we should really worry about a study like this, but I think we should learn from it. And we should really learn that activity is important.
So women, whether you spend your day sitting at a desk or sitting on your couch, get up off your butt and go for a walk. It could potentially save your life. So if you are one of those women who does a lot of sitting, we have some tips to get you a little more active during the day. Krista Simon from the New York Sports Med and Physical Therapy is here with some advice that all of us can really use. Okay, dying might be a little extreme, but it is not good for you health-wise.
That's right. Studies show that when you sit too long, your body begins to slow down, which means your circulation slows down. And this can lead to a variety of problems, such as obesity, heart disease, high cholesterol.
Diabetes, is that even a possibility?
So it's important to get up and get moving.
Okay, so how long is it okay to sit at a time?
Well, they say no longer than a half hour at a time.
Wow, a half an hour?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. I mean, if you're working a lot, that seems like that would be very difficult.
Right.
But you have some tips
Very
that will
easy
help
tips.
you in very non-invasive ways.
That's right.
The first is with the telephone. So simple.
Right, so easy. Just when you're talking on the phone, get
just
up,
do this?
stand up. That's right.
Hello. Hello. I do that all the time anyway, so that's good to know.
That's right.
The second thing you're suggesting has to do with the therapy.
Right.
with
If
the
you
ball.
really have to sit, it's a good idea to sit on this therapy ball.
Really? So
Yeah.
like you put this at your desk?
Right,
or
you can bounce
Then I gotta
around.
lower my computer a bit. But we have a producer here, Caroline, who always sits on one, and I always thought, that was a little different, but I guess
No,
it's
it's
a good
really good. It
purpose.
keeps your core activated.
Okay, you
Great.
talk about using the water bottles
Right.
for...
Right, this will keep your heart rate up. So anything you do overhead is going to keep your heart rate going. So it's as easy as picking up a water bottle and doing some overhead presses.
Okay, and then
Nice and
also
easy.
there are other things that you talk about, like take a 60-second break to get your heart rate moving. What should you do
Right,
there?
when you're at home or at work, just get up, get moving. You can do some jumping jacks, running in place, marching in place.
So if we see people all over that are now doing jumping jacks and marching around
Right.
in the middle of the
You
day,
know they
we
read
know
the
why,
study.
that they've read the study.
That's
So
right.
you are going to chat with us now. You can come in and ask your questions to Krista at lxnewyork.com. Please join our conversation because we'd love to hear from you. And I think you can give people some great advice today,
Great.
Krista.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Happy
Thank you.
Friday.
Thank you. You too.
Sarah?
Thanks, Jen. I like to do squats while I'm blow drying my hair. Strange, but I do it.
Multitask.